Salam, my family. Tout va bien, mon frère. Oh, yeah. Oh, sleeping? Okay, I think I will start. Where's the rest? Okay, I start. Kimbo na Tatanzambi Yamazulu. Kimfumu kwa kuisa. My name is Mikhael Massa, messenger of Tatanzambi and Pungu Tulendo, the Most High, Yah, the creator of the universe. I am his son, I think you are also his son. You are also sons and daughters of the Most High. So, and I really, want to give this testimony about my life, to make sure that our people unite one day. So, I grew up in a small village in Germany, and we came here to Germany with from Angola in that time because my parents was very rich. So Angola had war. So we had to flee. We fled from Angola. War. My family came from. My father was a politician, and my mother she was selling things. She was selling things. She was even in the time 1980. She was traveling to Brazil. She saw Italy. She saw different kinds of countries because yes, she was a businesswoman. I think I took a lot from her. So we weren't poor, and see, we weren't poor. We wasn't poor, and but we had to flee from Angola because of the war. And what happened? We fled, and after fleeing, coming to Germany, we had to start from zero. You see, and yes, everything was good because my father gave us stones. We had gold, and we took a lot of things with us. And but Germany was like, give me all the things what you have because now it belongs to Germany, and they all respect me. One day, it will be very funny if you come with me, come visit me in Germany, and you will see the difference between how they respect me in Germany and how they treat you in Africa. In Africa, they are like, some people, they will see, this spirit is different. But in Germany, each one of them will be like, because this is the story. Exactly, this is the story. You see, we came here like princes, queens, princes, kings, queens. My father went to the way from Russia raid to Russia to come to Germany. So he came like 5 or 10 years later. I forgot it. I was a child, but I came with 1 or 2 years. I was 1 2 years old, and I came to Germany, past Portugal, Germany. So the thing is that I grew up with Russians, and I grew also up with African Americans. So there was only in this small city, there was only a small family like Somalis. Then you had a lot of half caste children's, a lot of half caste children's from people, Americans, African American soldiers, Air Force, Marines, you know. They also came. It was K Town in Germany. K Town is Kaiserslautern. Then you had Baumholder, Strasbourg. So in this area, you had a lot of African Americans, and I grew up in this area, a very rich area, a very good area, you know. And but there was no blacks. So I grew up with the most of people was white, and you know it's in the time. Yeah, it's in the time that people was seen like the people was like nigger, say nigger, the N words. You had to. I fought a lot. I fought a lot. You know, and I had to show myself always and always again. So now, but I was a smart guy. So, but and many white women came after me, and but because you are like one black in front of hundreds and hundreds Turkish, Russians, Kurdish, and white people again, you know, Russians and etc. So it was like you have always to show off. You have always to show off. People like to touch you, you know. I had people that was giving me bringing me my daily food, you know. Also the exams, people was writing it for me, so I had a very very interesting life. Yeah, and in a young age, I had girlfriends in this time, Russian girlfriends. I was 16, my girlfriend was 30 or something like that. So I had a very very complicated life. But now, why do I do this movie? Look, the most of the people that was there, like half caste, their fathers, they made babies in Baumholder and all this area there. Uh, they made babies with white women, and then they left. Some of them they was killed at war. It was the what was this for war? Iraq war, I think. Iraq. They fought in Iraq. Then yeah. So you know, the thing is that all of this half caste, they was like if they are with you, they was black. But if they saw one white person is there, then they become like black, but not black as you are, but they become black, like cool black. It's like they started to become cool. Like, I am something better than black. Not white, not black, but I am something that is better than black. And if you see women's there, ooh, then the problem starts. And then you have sometimes people from Somalia. They was with us, and they wasn't so nice, you know. I also become older, and I was also good looking in that time. So what happened? Then you have in your midst someone of Africa that looks like a Somali, like we can also say a Hamite. Then you have a Bantu, and then you have an African American, which means African American. I used to call them Germans because it was like a father, an African Americans come over, he impregnated a white woman, and then he produces this guy. Now, you go to club, you go do different kinds of things, and then you see white people, because you have to have the snake. White people come up and say, hey, come on, Man, Mikhael, you're looking good because you are always stylish, man. With you, I would do something. Then he goes to the so-called African American. Man, we love America because America was like, you had Kakanai, you had Soul Pool. We wear our African American clothes. We listen to, I wear San John. We listen to P. Diddy, San Lunatics. We dance like them. I can dance very well. All the dances, what from heel toe to Harlem Shake. I have done all this, so I was more American than people think. Now, the problem was now, if like a white woman comes in the midst, or two or three white women, they would be like, you, Mika, you will be like nice and la la la, I like you. Then they will go also to the African American. But other guy, the other guy, they will be like, no, you are too black. You are not good looking. You are different. And I was like, because you had also Brazilians in the midst of us. You had also people from the Caribbeans in the midst of us. So it was like all of them hated Africa, yeah, and they are like, light skin is better. Light skin was always better, and they did not care about heritage. It was like, if you are light skinned, it is like you are better. So people like us, we suffered here in Germany, and I think all over the world. You can go to Brazil, you can go to the Caribbeans, you can go to Asia. You see? So it means it is like people that are, dark. They suffer. They suffer. And I was like, hey, because Africa is Africa. Even if I know that Somalis, well, there was always different. If Ethiopian, Eritrea, Morocco, but they also will tell you they are different. They do not see themselves like you see? But they will call themselves all African. But African Americans were like this mixed half caste. Man, I am brown. Then you also listen to Chris Brown and all these things. You see, I am brown, and the white women was like, yeah, woo. So I was thinking always, and I thought it will end there. I thought it would end there, but the Most High had always a plan with me. He wanted to show me the truth. He wanted to show me which kind of war I will have one day. Because also the same African Americans that have intermarried with white, there were also black people they could intermarry with, but they never have taken not one of them. And if they take one of them, they left the black women that have done so much for them. Women are very strong. You have someone that came from jail. You have someone that has not even learned something, studied something. Someone that just go to war to die for his family so that his family can get $10,000. He come up to Germany. He's coming up to France or somewhere else, to have a future. They took him out of jail. I think Bush Bush time, huh? So they took him out of jail, huh? And then he's coming, and he's like, I can do whatever I want, because I'm African Americans. And all the Germans, and all of us was like, wow, African Americans is better. We wear the same pants, we talk like them, we walk like them. We watched every soap, Steve Urkel, or the guy Bill Cosby, Al Bundy. So, I think the whole world feels the same. Even people in Africa. They feel the same. They feel like America is superior. America is that what we this is where we want to live. This is how we want to be. But the same people, they hate Africans. They hate people from the Caribbeans. They hate themselves. It's like, I was like, what's going on here? And one day because I had a lot of African American friends, I was singing. I was a singer. And even there, I had and this time I had a contract with Orthodox, Jewish Orthodox Russians. I was singing for in English. One day I will start again doing my music in English. I'm well prepared. Yeah, then you will see. I have a very, very, very amazing voice if I sing in English. You know. So, of course, I've sung for them. You know, but they saw me also like an enemy because it was like, how can an African? Because they was like, how can an African? Because they used to call me African, right? Be like an American or even better. And sometimes I saw some saying, no, we are like jealous. We want to be like you. We want to be African because you are original. You are original. You are what? Original. You can produce the half caste. You can produce the white. You can produce the Caribbean. You can produce the Chinese. This is what one brother has said to me, and I have never forgotten that. He was a freestyler. So now, if I see today how we used to fight each other, if I see the violence in America, and it will be popped up all over every TV, everywhere you can see the World Trade Center, everywhere you can see George Floyd, then you will be like, wow, what's going on? You will cry with our brother. You will feel the pain with our brother. You will say like, man, why not me, you know? When will this stop? Even white people feel the same. Even white people. But, brother, these people have a home. In the time of the World Trade Center, I was in the school. One day it happened, then one day after in the school they say, let us not pray, but let us keep quiet for a minute, like a minute be quiet in the school. And I was like, how can I do that if my people die every day? And I talked about the African people. How can I do that if my people die every day and be cried for a minute for people that, you know, some of them died. You know, in Africa, no one cares about them. And the teacher threw me out. I can remember because I was so loud and saying so many different kinds of things. I said, I cannot do this 1 minute of prayer or what they used to silent minute, you know, because I used not to believe in it. I was a rebel from the start in my life. Yeah, and things happen. People died in America, etc. But brothers and sisters, why is Africa called the mother of us all? Africa, Israel, the mother of us all. Or why it is called desolate, forgotten. African Americans are not forgotten, brothers and sisters. They are not forgotten. That every day you see them on TV. And not only in America, but all over the world. And if you see Africans, people from the Caribbeans, or Latin Americans, even the natives in Canada, people are like, no one will say something. They all will just quiet. Because the violence against the Bena, Congo, that went all over the world is so big. If I could now take here someone, yeah, from Latin America and tell us what is going on there, African Americans will be like, really? I did not know. I thought, yeah. Not only in America in the ghettos, you know, and there you used to kill yourself. You used to kill your own brother for shoes. You used to kill your own brother because he have a better woman than you. You used to rap for money and sell your soul. You used to be tattoos everywhere, even on your face, so that people used to follow you. You used to do so many dumb, crazy things. You are so that the world thinks that all blacks are crazy, you know. And there are some people in this world suffering, really suffering. And black Americans never cared about them. And that's why it is even better sometimes to be a Kemet. It is better to be a teacher, or someone that is neutral, because those are the people in America that cares about Africa. They have a heart for Africa, because not every American is the same. And then the mixture in America. How can you say to someone he is a Hamite? I think even a Somali, a Hamite, have more laws and statutes. He know more laws and statutes because he used to come from the lineage of Abraham. Yeah, I tell you, really, even the Nilotics. You can go to Senegal. You can go to Benin. They know more about the Most High than the most people in America. You know, they know more because they live in the land. They know how the things that what the Most High have given to them, because they had also. That's why you see Ishmael is following different kinds of laws. No, that's why you see different kinds of people are following in different kinds of laws in Africa, because of the mixture, because of they stay and live in the land. The Gentiles. Who are the Gentiles in the Bible? The black people. He say, go not to the houses of the Gentiles like the other, but go to the Gentiles from your own brethren. Your own brothers are Gentiles, and we can't fight them through talking and always talking to them and be like good to them, like, yeah, we love you. What did they do with Liberia? African Americans was brought into Liberia before it was called Liberia. They inherited Liberia in Africa, and they started to enslaving African people. And for me, this will never happen again. This will never happen again. Then they are like, why these people in Africa do not want us back? Because you do not even know Africa. You didn't care about Africa. And this is mostly because of Christianity. Now the truth comes out. The people that used to go to follow Kemet, the people that used to be people that learn, teachers, scientists, neutral people, they were Jamaican, people like this, even people from Haiti, some people from the Caribbean. They know they are Africans. They know where their forefathers came from. But we have then these people that used to call themselves Hebrew Israelites. Hebrew Israelites are like, no, we came from the sky. Before that, we fought against the Romans in Israel, the Middle East. Then we fell from the sky to our slave ships. And you know what? They killed many of us, and then we went to America. We are the Jews. Go to Romans 9 and find out if you're a Jew. You are not. Okay? Even come up. I am very clear. I do not like to fight with smooth talking here. I am a spiritual man, and I used to fight spiritually, which means, a Jew, a Levite, and all of us, the Most High gave us a mission. And the mission of us is not to teach in front of people and starting to attacking people, to telling people things, and never changing something. Our mission is very, very clear. It's about, fasting, prayer, and working. Working. Love. Do not forget the love. So, if these kinds of things do not come forth, which means that if you see that our people do not teach these kinds of things, this means that something is missing. And I used to learn that a real master, is someone that always will learn, is a student for forever. A real master is a student forever. This is what a real master is. So if our brothers today in America that used to preach the gospel, so hates African people because of the Hamitic and Shemitic and doctrine, yeah, Hamitic and Shemitic doctrine, it's only because of that. It's only because of that. You know, this is really sad. They have to repent, okay? Because the Shemitic and Hamitic doctrine is there to divide. It's there to divide. Even if we know, we in Africa, we have to know who Shem or Ham is. We know. Even if we know, we always respected the Most High's ways. We always respected, you know, our problems and our neighbors. We never had, you know, we had our problems and fights against Hamites, but like it is written in the scriptures, Hamites and Shemites will go into captivity. And today you have many African Americans, they think they are pure, which means they are not mixed. Where are the Indians? Where are the Mayans? Where are all these Indians and Chinese? Do you know we have Chinese blacks? We have Chinese blacks among African Americans. We have Indian blacks among African Americans. We have Edomite blacks among African Americans. We have Chinese blacks among African Americans. We have African Hamitic blacks among African Americans. And we have Shemitic Judah, which are only a few among African Americans. So what kind of preaching what kind of food do you want to give people if you say to them that we are all Judah, if this is not even the truth? So you have to, these people have, the world has to start to rethink, because if you go to people like what is her name, yes, the name came, this woman, Dr. Mumbi. Why do Dr. Mumbi have so many followers? Do you think she cares about your Hamitic and Shemitic? Why do you think the most of the people that used to do missions and like this South African guy that used to talk a lot about South Africa and what was his name? This you know, this little bit light skinned this guy there. So you see, the thing is, if you come with this Hamitic doctrine, which is mostly not even the truth, because you are mixed. How can you come with always this Hermetic doctrine and say also that also even the people that are really pure, they have 100% the blood of the ancestors, and you say they are also Hamites? So this is not good. So what should I say then? How should I call you? You know, and that's why this is so wrong. This is so wrong. The whole world is laughing at us. Sometimes people have asked me so many times, Mikhael, this awakening, you know, does it really make sense if you guys are doing such an amazing job and you're giving people food, and these people later will come with a knife against you? And I was like, sister, brother, I was prepared for that. And I'm very clear. I'm always clear enough to say and to separate people, not because of their heritage, but because of their spirit. This was my answer. Because the last word will be from the Most High. He will say, Mikhael, these are your people. These are the people from Satan. And I know there will be colors over colors in different kinds of places. I will divide good and bad one day. The good sheeps and the bad sheeps. This is the thing that I will do. And I know if I one day, if the Most High want, and one day if I start preaching in America, I know my own people. They killed Malcolm X. They kill Luther King. They always used to kill ourselves. And they say it is the Gentiles that's doing that. But I know my people. And I do not say they are this people. These people in America are our people. My people, you know. But I feel so sad. I feel so sad, you know. Because I have a group. I have a team. I have a team with, there's a lot of African Americans inside this team. You will see that these people have a big love to coming home. They feel the pain. They know they have a home. And they understand times. It's because of the Mwanda. And that's why the Mwanda say everyone has to walk yeah, with his people. You know, we cannot walk with everyone because it won't. It will be not. It, it won't happen like this. So that's why I really beg to my brothers and sisters that is following us. First of all, I will say sorry. You know that I have to say these kinds of things very, very clear. But in another way, I will also say this is a warning, yeah, that Nzambi has given me very, very clear on this day. I was thinking about it. He said very clear that the people that will be the most stiff-necked people to come back home, to understand the times, will be the African Americans. The people in Europe will humble themselves. The people in Australia will humble themselves. The much people in the Caribbean, if they could, they would be the first people that will come home. Hey, man, we want to be together. We have professors, we have teachers, we have doctors, we have engineers. Hey, it's about time to do our own. The Black Wall Street, man. It's time now to do those things. But if you see, you know, this war, you know, like I have seen Hebrew Nation, what they have said now in the last video against our brethren and stuff. It was like, you know, we hate you guys, do whatever you want, you know, and we will, and you're gonna see you're completely, we already know where we come from, we already know. But then he say he will go to Benin. But also, I am not against that. Everyone that is searching for his home, you know, this is that. My father was always, I say it again about the preaching from yesterday. I am not a fan from pastors, not even a little bit, because they are like, you know, they used to fight prophets. But my father was like, they're just doing their mission. It's like when their mission ends, you guys will start. And that's why it is like, if I see people are searching for their home, people are searching for, you know, yeah, people searching for their heritage. It is very, very good for me, because I see like Hebrew Nation, they're dancing around, you know, they're playing drums, they sing, you know, it's like they're searching for something. There's something that is missed, they do not know, and they want to find it out. But if you want to find out something, why you do not do it in a humble way? Why you do not do it in a humble way? Because the problem is, if the African and an African man is someone, hey, this is that people must travel. Hey, why do you see so many white people in Africa? Why do you see that African Americans in Liberia enslaved Africans? Because the Africans are humble people. They have nothing to do with Europeans. African people that we used to call African, if Shemite or Hamite, the most of them are humble people. People that do not know too much. That's why it would be even better to do this one here. People from Africa to come up to Europe to learn, and people from Europe or America to go down, yeah, to stay, because they have learned already. You know, so the thing is, you're going to a country or lands where you will find people, they are like babies, they do not even know anything. And what kind of meat do you want to bring these people? Good meat or bad meat? So we have a lot of wicked people. It is like this you know, this people that used to do social works. They say they want to go to Africa to help the Red Cross, you know, and some others. You know, they are going to Africa. They are like, oh, we want to help people in Africa. Well, what do? They're going to rape, to steal, these ONGs, you know. You see, to do whatever they want, you know. This is exactly that what Nzambi does not want. And that's why you can read the whole scripture. And the whole scripture say only a remnant will come home. And then the whole scripture is talking about, even in Africa, a judgment will happen, because he really wants the bad people Read very well, very well. Understand the scripture very well. How Tatanzambi is dividing the bad from the good. And this is what is happening now. And the first thing what we have to do is unite. Maybe, you know, making movies, talking privately, but also find a way really to meet carnal. You know, meet carnal, sing together, and let the Mwanda guiding us. You know, and then all these people that will be there will be so great, and even the angels in heaven will be with us and will sing. Because if you see this hatred, it is too much. You saw Kofi Annan, a traitor. Kofi Annan, a Ghanaian. So you have a lot of people in America, they are from Africa, but they never denied Africa. But so who are those people that hate Africa so much? So a warning to African Americans. If you see some people talking about Africa bad, maybe he's not even one of us. Because African American is the name. Not Caribbean American, not Latin American, not Chinese American, not Indian American, not Edomite American. You are African descent. You see? And if you do not accept your heritage, it's like you are saying no to your ancestors. T.I. went to Africa. You have boxers like Mike Tyson, you have Chris Tucker, you have the other guy, Chris Rock. You have so many intelligent. Michael Jackson talked always and sung about the Liberian girls and stuff. So they know. So who are you to come and to divide? Even today I have posted that something on our news. And someone was like, oh, you Hamites, you intermarried with you Hamites. When did you intermarry with African? You are the first guy that gonna take the Muzungu women's, yeah? This is that what you do. If I go now to America, you many tattoos, black guys, and taking white women's, and our black women's are there. They have no boyfriends, or they are not married. You start these things with 12 years. You are going after the school, showing off, yeah, to taking the little white girls and everything, and you want to lie to us? Guys staying there with their black robes and saying Crown Russia, shouting after everything, saying whatever they want, you know. So I should believe in that. I should believe in that. I'm not scared about nothing. You see, even behind me, people are there. Everywhere, people are watching me here. But I do not care. I will come to you, my brother. And I will come with a big stick. With a big stick. I will come prepared. Like a whirlwind. And I tell you, many will repent. Many will repent. And many will be transformed. The gospel is not for children. Okay? The gospel is not for children. Don't think that everything is so easy if you cry around and you show that you are strong. Muscle power. Muscle power is not the strength of the Most High. But humble yourself and receive the Mwanda. Only the Mwanda will show you who you are. And not books and following teachings and become angry because someone has said something that is wrong, starting unsubscribing, coming back, unsubscribing, coming back. What is that? The internet, YouTube, is not your friend. You know, we are using it now because the Most High knows why. But our forefathers, they communicated without the phone, my brothers and sisters. We are one spirit. We are one people. We are one body. And soon you're going to understand this as well. So, Ingeta, I'm out. Thank you. I'm here enjoying, and people are watching me because it's so, you know, people have to see how they watch. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I used to say the things that is, you know, that comes, you know, that must be said. I love to say things that must be said. Thank you very much. If you have questions to that, please ask. You know, like I said, you know, it is really well written in the scriptures that Israel and Judah will come together. So let's work on that. Let's work on different kinds of things that the Most High want from us. Let's work on our attitudes, you know. And it's only us that used to read the scriptures that have this problem. All the others, they don't care. They have a wonderful life with Africans. They know they go to Africa right now. They want to leave. They go to Tanzania. They go to Uganda. They go to Ghana. They go to Kenya. They go to Congo. They go to Angola. They go to Southern Africa for years. And never you have heard these kinds of problems. But in our community, people that used to preach, people that used to believe in TMH, you will always see this Hamite, Shemite, Japheth. Brother, if the Most High, is only looking because of your heritage, brothers and sisters, African Americans, the most of them would not even make it because they are mixed. Mixed. You see? So it is crazy. So please humble yourself. And the other thing that I wanted to say, this year is a prophetic channel. What means that? My mission is so clear. The mission is to make you to become spiritual. Spiritual, to understand your spirituality. Okay? This is what the Hebrew nation is searching for. Your spirituality. Not even the people in Africa knows about their spirituality. Mikhael Massa knows because I am a son of man. Now you know. Okay? I saw the Most High. I saw him. And one day you will see him. Because one day we will be together and we will cry and shout and you will see him and he will testify about me. I tell you. He will say, this is my son. This is what he will say. Okay? And I tell you, as long as I'm here, you will see that. Okay? So now, the mission is so easy. The Most High Spirit is everywhere. 777 times. He do not care about YouTube. He do not care if you're far away. You know? He do not care about coronavirus hoax. He wants you and I to grow. Jacob's trouble. Look at my videos. Jacob's trouble. People was like, no, Jacob's trouble passed already. No, Jacob's trouble was already. No, Jacob's trouble is about to come. Okay? Which means that you will be lifted up, but it won't be easy for you. Okay? And what will you do if you have everything, but not your spirituality? You will be like our presidents. You will go to the Pope and bow down and say, Pope, please bless me and my family. You will go to Islam and will say, hey, yo, show me where Muhammad is. Here, take my 2 daughters because I used to do farming here, but now I see things are going wrong. You need spirituality. You need this awakening. You see? And that's why it is the time that will reveal everything. I will never ever make a video like this because this divides us, but I will be honest. The time will show the truth. And many people in African American or even in the Caribbeans, everywhere where we are scattered, will be humbled. And they will also understand that Africa is the mother from us all. We can call it Africa, we can call it Salem, we can call it Isolele. Yeah, it is the place of peace. And the Most High want peace. Okay? That's why you see this Arabs say, Assalamu alaikum. This means, you know, Luvuvamo. Peace. We want peace. Okay? So, if you are for peace, you will mingle yourself together with your brother and try to do the best you can to bring your grandfathers, your grandmothers up so that they can see the dry bones, the awakening from the dry bones. Okay? But if not, then do whatever you want. But also, call yourself only Americans. Call yourself only Caribbeans. Call yourself whatever you want and take the African name out of you. And you will see how the people will laugh at you. Ingeta.